Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Devil's Treble new channel here on the old YouTube platform. I'm joined by my sister. I'm co-host, Nadine.
Hello. Yeah, we're calling this the Devil's Treble, and as you can guess by the name, we're going to be talking mostly about Man U, but a bit of everything. And I'm just going to jump right in and say that I'm not knowledgeable. I'm quite new to football, so I think it would be quite interesting because I'm quite a casual viewer.
A rookie, let's say.
Yeah, a rookie. Whereas my brother is very much knowledgeable. I've been watching it for a lot longer.
Not too much. I'm not that knowledgeable. But anyway, we're just talking about, as Nadine said, just mainly Man United, but we will brush over in general everything. So yeah, that's pretty much what it is. So don't worry, if you're a Spurs fan, we're not going to talk about you in the Champions League anymore. So unlucky for you. Obviously, there's a few things that we was going to do, which we are still going to do today's episode, but because the coronavirus kind of affected the plans a bit. But yeah.
Oh yeah, so we've decided the podcast happened to start on a day where there's news that the Premier League games are suspended for a couple of weeks now, which I do fully agree with, but we'll get into that later maybe.
What a good time to start a Premier League podcast when Premier League stopped for a month. Fucking great time that is, boys.
We're going against the grain now. It's going to work.
Just for everyone, this is recorded on a Friday the 13th.
Ooh.
So, if this is uploaded and something we said is not, something's happened since it's been uploaded, obviously we're recording it now. So yeah, just for safety reasons, let's say. Anyway, first thing we're talking about here, and by the way guys, I'm going to leave down descriptions the talking points start and the end of them, so if you want to skip to a certain part, you can do. It'll be in the description or the top voted comment, the pinned comment even. So the first thing we're going to talk about is Man U versus Lask, or whatever they're called.
But before you get into that, I just want to say this will normally, hopefully, be a weekly show, but obviously for right now, because there's a break in football, there's going to be a break. And I do apologise if you hear any background noise. This is new to us and we're just fiddling around.
However,
fiddly diddly.
If you don't like the background noise, you're racist. Yes. Yes.
He's a fucking idiot. You have to put up with him saying stupid shit.
That's ad revenue gone already. You can't say you fuck.
Fuck off.
So yes, Alfie versus Lask. Oh, that's not the actual name, it's an abbreviation.
Yes.
But what do you overall think of the game? A 5-0. Pro masterclass.
So first of all, it was one of the weirdest games I've ever watched because obviously it was behind closed doors.
It was the first one you've ever watched behind closed doors, isn't it?
No, I think I have seen something else. I swear I have seen something else behind closed doors, unless I'm remembering wrong a while back.
Maybe.
Not a Man U game, obviously.
Yeah, it's the first one we've ever played professionally on. I heard, I don't know if this was true, I heard the last, because we didn't play a professional game behind closed doors, but I heard the last one we did play, which was a friendly, it was the game that was us versus Sporting Lisbon, the one that Ronaldo played for. The reason we signed Ronaldo. I'm not sure if that's true, but I heard about that, and I thought, fucking hell, you're getting signed up. One of you gets new Ronaldo. How did it?
But I like that.
We got Lingard.
How we found Ronaldo.
Yeah, I think
it was great. We just scouted him out. We was playing against us. Like, oh look at that. That's talent come right here.
You know what I thought was funny as well? Rio was talking. They were at the urinal. And they was having a piss, obviously. And they looked at each other and said, we need to sign that guy. I just thought it was weird. But anyway, we've gone way off topic here. We're mainly talking about Man U versus Lask. Not having a piss.
So, it was weird for that reason that it was behind closed doors. Yeah. Apart from, obviously, they were do you know the person singing? It was Flex and Josh from the United Stand went down. He was the one man singing along. Something big up to them. But, it was weird because obviously when you're watching football that the crowd makes a game, it's the atmosphere, but you don't realise how much. You think it's a part of it, but not the main part. Obviously, in your head, you're like, okay, the main part is the footballers and the football. It's a football game. Yeah. And rightly so it is, but it just felt weird. It felt dead. Like Igalo. His goal was amazing, and it's
sexy man.
It felt so weird that there wasn't that
Yeah, no one
atmosphere to celebrate.
Yeah.
Like they were celebrating, but it just felt weird because you're used to hearing that roar of
Yeah.
people going nuts and the atmosphere. But overall, I thought we played really well. I think it's hard to judge because I've never seen Lask play, but from what I hear people say is they're not that great of a team. That they're doing okay in their league, but overall they're not that great. So, but I think from what I saw of us, I think we played really well. No one played shit. No one.
Mute your phone, meow mucker, because I'm vibrating. Your phone vibrates.
My apologies. But yes, I think overall, I think we played very well. But you can only play what you're up against at the end of the day.
Yeah, I thought the first... When did we score our first goal? It was like half an hour in, wasn't it, in Garlo's?
Yeah, Galo, yeah.
I thought we was shit. We didn't do anything. But, yeah, one thing I did like, I don't know if you saw it, because I thought you was upstairs. McTominay did an interview, and he was like, man, I still remember playing in front of like nobody in the reserves. It's just, it don't matter to me. But I just thought that was quite funny, so I was like just taking a piss out of it. But no, overall I think it was quite good. Deep down, I do, obviously the coronavirus and all that shit. However, I do feel quite sorry for them, their fans, because they've legit, this is their biggest moment in the history of their club.
Yeah.
Because they're pretty, wasn't they? I'm not sure if it's a new club or they've just been climbing up through ranks. But I heard on BT was like the first team to like win the league. That's not the, I forgot the Austrian team now. They're like big Austrian
top team, yeah. I know
for like
the top team
over like 20 years or something stupid thing. Yeah. And I was like, I felt a bit sorry for. Obviously, you know why, but like I just felt a bit sorry for, like, imagine that the biggest moment in your history and you can't go.
Yeah. I felt for them as well. If anything, we had, like I said to you when we were watching it, our team had an advantage because the away team is always at a slight disadvantage with having the less fans there. Yeah. And of course it's a different ground to what you're used to, etc. So I felt sorry for them in quite a few different ways. Yeah.
Yeah, I thought it was good. However, I don't think. I don't think there was really anything they did that was. I never really felt in danger in the match, to be honest. Like,
no, I
in terms
didn't.
of goal.
Romero could have fucking had a kip.
He really could have.
He literally could have had a kip.
He don't really have much to do.
No.
However, you have to think about it. I don't know. I think you kind of sympathise with them, like their players, and think you're just not good enough, to be honest. There's nothing wrong with that. They're still growing, but we we kind of put in this. I was going to say it earlier. What do you think of Ollie's team selection? Because he went quite strong, but I like it. I like it because he went strong. Yeah. But now it allows us to go weak in the second leg. Do you know what I mean?
Yes. Okay.
I did see someone, little fucking retard. Sorry, but
Alfie.
Fuck you. Someone's retarded comment. Legit, he put up a team that we should play in the next group. Mate, it's legit full of like 17-year-olds. I'm like, you're an idiot. Legit, all from like 7. There's a goalkeeper I've never even heard of. He's not even on the homepage. Or like, I was like, who is this guy? Like, who is this? And there was so many, like, I just thought it was mental. But like, I understand the full process. But yeah, so would you have went for? So I pretty much agreed, except for Williams as right back, because I never saw him play. But
okay, so what I would have done if I was Ollie, I do think it's important of both the legs to go stronger in the first and the second, because obviously you're away as well, and away goals are better.
Yeah, of course.
And then obviously then you have that confidence at home that you can take the foot off the brake a bit as well. I'd rather be that than the other way around and chasing your tail. Sorry about that, we just had a little bit of a technical difficulty. And I apologise for Alfie's behaviour as well.
Fuck off. Anyway, you was talking about how like team selection and how the first leg's more important in terms of...
Yeah, well, especially when you're away, because the away goals, like I said, I just explained that, so I'm not going to say it again. I would have gone for more of a mixed team, because if you bear in mind at this point in time, we didn't know that the Spurs game, the Sunday, was going to be cancelled. So I was bearing that in mind. So
I thought it'd be played behind closed doors. I think we'll talk about that later, but I think that's how it's going to go.
Yeah, maybe when it resumes.
You can send that to me, by the way.
Okay, cool. So I would have had Romero in goal, obviously. I would have actually had Delo.
Yeah, I would have went for him as well.
Bailey. It's Bailey. Not Bailey, isn't it? Bailey.
I don't
Bailey. I say Bailey. I'm probably saying that wrong, so I apologise. Twanzebe, Williams.
Yeah, that's a good team actually.
Because, as you know,
who did we? Was it Maguire we had?
We had Maguire.
Oh, he's.
And then we had Shaw. As well.
He was good, decent.
Shaw, I love Shaw, by the way, guys.
Oh my god, she bum licks.
I've loved Shaw for ages, not just recently.
Yeah, to be fair.
But I think I really like Williams, but I think Shaw's better. So I would have rather Shaw play in the Spurs game, was my way of thinking, right?
Yeah, I get that. And then rest him, yeah.
Yeah. And then in midfield, I would have had Matic, Fred, and Mata up front.
In a free, you mean?
Yeah, as a free.
Yeah, up front, yeah.
No, all of them up front.
Yeah.
No one's even like holding, everyone's up front.
Yeah, I get you.
And I would have had a Gala up front like we did. I would have had Greenwood off to the right.
Greenwood, okay, yeah.
And I would have had Chong to the left. Because, now listen here. Like, I'm glad Chong has signed because I think it's good that we've held on to him. But from we'll get to the ratings, I actually think he did well yesterday.
He didn't have much.
He didn't have much to do. From what I did see him do, he did well. He did nothing.
We'll talk about that when it comes to ratings.
Yeah, okay, cool.
My opinion on that.
But in general, and I think you'll agree with me, Alf, from what I have seen from Chong, I don't, apart from yesterday, I don't really rate him. But he's signed. So I thought, okay, we'll use him. Like, you're not going to get to see if he can do... Because everyone has shit periods. Yeah. Like, he might be able to become amazing. So let him play. Because we've got enough other... It's a mixed bag there anyway. It's not like it's all our younger players or only the experienced ones. It's a bit of a mixture. And I think that team would have got the job done and given people like Fernandez, James, McTominay, Shaw, Maguire, because he always gets played, a rest.
I think... But however, I'd have played Maguire because he came back from injury recently and he's not played, to my record knowledge, a full 90 minutes yet. So that I would have given him this game. Because the last Europa League game he was quite bad in, if you remember. Do you remember was that he's looking soppy today or something? Do you remember the last one he played? A legit week ago.
No, I can't.
But anyway, he was a bit sloppy because obviously he just came back from injury. So I was like, I would have played him. However, I think Chong, like in terms of the Man United's development, I think this was his year to actually... I know he's young, and I know it's sometimes you can't... Like, trust me, I understand you need to grow them in slowly. I understand probably more than most fans. However, when you've... Because it's clear we're lacking a winger, it's clear. We've only really got James as a proper winger. So, like, this was your year to kind of make a mark for yourself. And I'm never... If you're young enough, you're good enough. It's that simple. I'm not having this all, he's too young, he can't step up and all this. If you're good enough, you can. And it's not the fact he's not... Because young players, factually, will always have moments of inconsistency. They'll be good and bad, good and bad. They won't be consistent because they're young, they're still learning the trade. However, we'll get on to player ratings in a second. However, I've not... Even like that game, I don't saw anything that I thought... You had a solid game. Obviously, he didn't have a chance to have a solid game, but I didn't see even a bit of quality. Do you get what I mean? Obviously, everyone in the world will have a bit like a skillful touch, a skillful goal now and then. Everyone will. That's a fact. Like, no matter how shit you are, now and then you'll do a bit of magic.
Yeah, look at Pereira's goal yesterday.
Oh my god.
I'm joking. I do actually like Pereira.
He was so bad. He is a top. But do you want to get in players rating now, or do you have anything else to say about the match in general? No, actually,
well, saying that, that's what I say that's what I would have done. I think that's what Ollie should have done. I actually would have had... I'm going to pronounce this. I don't know if it's Gomes or Gomez. I'm going to say Gomes.
Oh, mate,
I'm going to say Gomes.
I would have had he was alive.
Or possibly Garner. Or maybe even Levitt or Lard. I can't
Levitt.
pronounce her name. I would have had a bit more of a mixture there. At least have some of them more on the bench as options. But I thought Ollie would have gone with what I had, basically.
Yeah.
Which, again, was Romero, Dalot, Bailey. I'm going to say Bailey. I don't know if I'm saying it right. Twanzebe, Williams, Matic, Fred, Mata, Greenwood off the right, Agala up front, Chong up left. That's what I think Ollie should have done. Having said that, I think Ollie did great. It worked. We did great, and I don't I would have done that, but I have absolutely no problem with what Ollie done. I think fair enough. Although I would have wished he took maybe Fernandez or Fred off a bit sooner, because we had plenty of time to bring them a bit earlier, because they're our main. He relies on them.
Yeah, I agree. So do you want to go and player rating now?
Yeah, unless you have anything to add. What would you have done? What lineup would you have done?
Pretty similar to you. I went for the same back four. I would put McTominay and Levitt. I said that. McTominay and Levitt.
Yeah.
Cam, I think I would put Lingard. Matt on the right, and on the left, Chong or Duff. They'd all be floating, legit, all of them. Probably Chong on the right. But striker would be Greenwood, because I wanna see more of him. But Nadine knows. Obviously, that's Nadine, and I'm Alfie, by the way. I don't know if I said that.
Oh yeah, we didn't introduce ourselves. Hello.
We'll do that. We'll just do that at the end with the outro.
Well, we're trying to keep it mysterious. Like, who are we? Oh,
we could be your brother. We could be your sister. Who knows? And someone, I guarantee, a Man United fan or whoever's listening to this, heard me say Lingard and thought, "Oh, why you play him in shit?" This is against Lask. If Lingard is not good enough to play in this game, he will never be good enough to play any games. Like, no offense to them, but come on, like, this is legit the easiest game we on paper could have had this season, especially knowing it's behind closed doors.
Yeah.
If it was at home, you're like, oh fucking hell, this could be.
Well, that's what I'm saying. We obviously had an advantage in that way, because there's no pressure in that way. I think Ollie did great. You can't complain. I mean, we won. But I do wish he had a bit more of some of the younger players in, and some of the ones that don't play as much in general.
Yeah, I agree.
More of a mix.
Or even Gardner, whoever it was. Except for the vet or something. But anyway, players rating. So if we go through this together.
We're going to disagree so bad.
Yeah, we disagree a lot, to be fair, but it's healthy disagreement, I think.
Alright. Please bear in mind, guys, before you judge me, I'm nowhere near as knowledgeable as football as probably all of you are. I'm quite casual, but I'm learning. I love it, but I'm learning.
But my sister, obviously, she doesn't know that much about football. However, I thought it'd be quite good. I still do think it's good, because you've got one like casual. I'm not like a pro. I'm not an expert or one of these like little Twitter pros out here, but like I just voice my opinion on what I think I see, and I do watch a lot of football. You're very knowledgeable about it.
Whereas a little bit backstory, I supported Man U when I was younger. That's why I support them now. But obviously, when I was younger, you're young, innit? Like I supported them. I used to get pressured to support Aston Villa from my friends at school, and I was like, no, I love Man U. You'd have had
Grealish. Oh, Grealish.
But I loved Schmeichel. I thought he was amazing. I had his goalkeeper kit when I was younger, and I had these amazing little. You can't get them anymore, but I see it in the GCI background on the United stand. There was these figures. I had like a Ryan Giggs one, a David Beckham one, and Schmeichel one. They're quite shit, to be honest, but I love them. But I grew out of football at some point, and even back then I was only young. It was kind of not casual, but not like insane. I don't really remember it, but I remember that I loved it.
Yeah, you don't really remember.
And I wanted to get back into football again recently, to help with my mental health as well, to give me something to focus on. And I thought, obviously I'm going to support Man U. I supported them when I was younger, and Alfie supports them because of me when I was younger. So
that's not why I supported them.
Oh, okay.
I did because Sonny, but he supported it because of you.
Me. Yeah.
So technically, it's because of you. But
so I've got back into it, and I thought I was only going to get back into it quite casually. And like I say, I do watch. I am only casual in my knowledge, but I do watch a lot.
Yeah,
like I watch every game. I watch.
She watches like everything now, like a lot of football.
So sorry, just bear that in mind.
So Romero, we're doing like 0.5s, by the way.
Yeah, because I find a lot of time, not just with movies and that, when I like to rate them, it's hard when you're just going off round numbers, because sometimes you feel like they fall in between.
Yeah. And I just think that's fair.
Yeah. So what would you give Romero?
6.
Okay, we're not far off.
Do you say 7?
5.5.
Yeah.
Because
I would have given him a 5, but I just think no matter what, if you keep a clean sheet, you're 6.
Yeah.
That
was my way of thinking. Originally it did say 5, but I was like, I'll move it up a bit. But he had nothing to do.
Yeah, but that's not his fault.
No. But it's like you can't say, like you've done amazing, because he didn't get tested.
I can see a 5.5 as well, to be fair.
Although, There was one shot, I swear it was on target, and I say Bailey. I need to find out for next time. Is it Bailey? I think it's Bailey.
I don't know. It's the same thing, really.
I'm going to say Bailey for this time, guys, but I think it might be Bailey. I'm going to research, because I don't want to pronounce someone's name wrong. But Bailey cleared it off. Cleared it pretty much off the line, from what I remember.
I can't remember.
So if he weren't
that's
there...
That's like the one moment when I wasn't looking.
Would that have gone in? Would Romero have had that?
That's the one moment when I was writing down the list of things to say.
Because I didn't see a replay of it, so I only saw that once as well. But maybe they would have had the goal, so maybe Romero wouldn't have done that.
Well, so what you're looking at now will probably be like, obviously because I'm going to edit this after. It should be like all the players' ratings and like the players, all that. So, but I'll probably put like a 6 just because you can't go in between. Because I can do like I think it don't really matter. 0.
I'm going for a 5.5.
Luke Shaw, who did your love child?
Well, I was going for Williams first, but
oh shit. Okay, yeah, go for that.
I gave Williams a 7.
What?
What did you give him?
A 5.5. What? How did you give him? He wasn't good. No, by the way, I rate Williams a lot. However, like he got dribbled past easily. For me, he just didn't look comfortable. I would have not said he's been bad. He was not bad. I thought a bit better than okay.
I would admit I had him on like a 6.5, but I was thinking back on it, like thinking, well, he was technically playing a position he does normally play. I know he's right-footed, but he does normally play left back.
I thought that was weird. He's really good at his left foot. I thought that was weird.
So I was bearing that in mind, and I don't think he did too shabby. Really, I don't think he did. Or he didn't. I never had moments where I was like, what the fuck? Yeah. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
and considering he's out of position, I did have him on 6.5, but I bumped up to 7.
You know what I think we should do? What? We have to agree on a rating for each player.
We're not going to do that.
You know what? I can give him a 6.5, a 6. I think 6 is fair.
I'll go to 6.5.
Okay, 6.5. Even though I've went up 2 ratings. So that would be because it'll be easier to put up for you guys, so it would just make sense. And it also will cause a bit of debate because there's some players I will not budge on. So yeah, it'll be fun. But I think Nadine did make a good point. He's out of position. But if you watch the game, he did get drilled past a lot. And I just didn't. I think. Yeah,
so did Michael Jordan, but he's still amazing.
Oh, fuck off. That's such. Oh, piss off. That's so gay. You've never watched basketball in your life.
Actually, yes, I have.
When?
Space Jam counts.
That was a good movie, actually. Anyway, so yeah, obviously I rate him a 5.5, but I do rate Williams in general.
What do you give Bailey? I don't know how. I need to look.
6.5.
I went for 7.5 because of that clearance.
I didn't see that clear. I legit didn't see it.
Yeah, I didn't see a replay.
Okay.
So I might have been remembering it wrong, but I'm pretty sure he cleared a goal from.
He was our best overall defender.
He was. Yeah, I agree.
I think it was better than Williams, Shaw, Maguire.
Well, I think. So, okay, I'm just gonna. It's spoilers here. Him and Shaw have got the same rating for me, but I think he was probably slightly. But they're both very good.
I think 7 for Bailey. Me in the middle, 7. No, come on.
If we have to, if you have to for your thing to have one thing, I'll agree with a 7. But my rating is not changing. Obviously.
Well, no, our ratings are rating, but I'm saying.
Okay, my rating's 7.5, and yours is
6.5.
Okay.
Because I could give him. To be fair, I could have easily given him a 7. I do think it was quite good. If I saw what you saw, I probably would have given him a 7.5. But I didn't see it, and I've never saw a replay. So, you know what I mean? I can't.
Well, when you put the thing up on screen, then at the top you should write combined ratings.
I don't know if I'll be able to edit all that though.
All right. Well,
so that's what I mean. For
even
now.
If you can't edit it, we're saying what we think.
Maguire 5, nothing more than 5. Fuck off. If you give him a 7, I'm gonna leave. If you've given him a 7, I'm gonna legit. There's no way in hell he's a 7.
I gave him a 6.
You're mad. Oh my god, he was so shit.
No, listen here.
Oh,
no, you're gonna.
Boris Johnson over here.
Listen to some wisdom.
Oh my god.
Right, Maguire's a weird one. Obviously, we're only going off this game, but in general, I think he took a while to settle in, and then he did quite well. I think he's slacking a bit again recently. I don't know if it's because obviously he didn't have a bit of time off. I don't know if that was injury or what.
I don't think so.
It wasn't a proper injury, but precaution, whatever. He missed the game. So
one game because he rolled his ankle. Yeah. But this game,
this game alone, he confuses me. There was times I thought he did great. I even said to you, there was a couple of go on Maguire, like when he was doing good on the attack, driving himself forward quite far, because he knew they could afford it in this game. He could drive himself forward. There's no threat, and he did well. He did well with his passes. He does very well in the air.
No,
let me finish.
Okay.
He does very well in the air at getting to the ball, but in this game in particular, he had two chances in front of goal basically, and he headed it.
The worst at heading the ball I think I've ever seen. He doesn't even know where it goes. He is so bad at heading the ball. It's legit. Like, I'm sorry, we played well. Don't get me wrong. But he was so shit against Man City. It was unbelievable. He did a header and he went backwards and he looked like a dog when you throw a tennis ball, but you still had it in your hand. He looked up in the air. You have no idea where it was gone.
Oh, you're on about when they're attacking,
yeah,
kind of like that to the side.
Did you?
Yeah. No, in general,
yeah.
he is good at headers, but I think it's for some reason it's taken him a while to produce that for us. Like he only got his first header goal for us not that long ago.
Yeah.
But no, I think he does well to get to the ball. He is very good up in the air.
Yeah, but I don't know. I think
he should have scored that goal.
He should have scored. At least get on target, man.
Yeah, well, one of them was quite bad. The other one wasn't far off, but the one that wasn't far off, I felt like he should have got that in, and he knows that. You can see it by the look on his face.
But mate, I don't fucking like. He actually really annoys me. I think he's I hate Pogba, by the way. Just let him put out there. I hate Pogba. I dislike Martial. I don't hate Martial. However,
I like Martial.
I think I'm more frustrated than anyone than with Maguire because I see the talent. Sometimes he's so good and calm, but it's so legit. There was even one time when he was like, he didn't put. It wasn't a penalty, but it was at 0-0, and I could see it be given the push. Remember when he did that with his arm? Do you remember?
No, yeah, I don't agree with that.
No, I'm not saying it's a penalty, but I'm saying I could. If that was in the middle of the pitch, that's a foul. It is a foul. I'm legit. Rightly or wrongly, it's a foul. It's a light foul. But it will never be a penalty, and for some reason I don't understand that rule. But however, he's so clumsy. I've never seen someone that looks like he knows what he's doing, but he doesn't. He's just he's legit like a dog. I see the talent. It's so annoying, and I think he's a good leader. I like him as a person.
Yes,
but
I really like.
Anyway,
him as a person.
we're not talking about. We need to.
Sorry, we need to stick.
This is just.
I like Maguire as a person as well. I will say, and I think he is a great player. He's just struggling at the moment. At times, I don't think all the time. I think he has great moments.
Yeah, but I said 5. Nadine said 6.
Yeah. Okay. So sure, 7.5 for me.
6.5. He went forward a few times. He was brave in his movements. However, I think he could have done better. Because this is how I just the ratings, by the way. 5's okay. 7's good. 10's obviously perfect. 9's like, believe me, no, you're near enough perfect. That's how I see ratings. So if you're 7, I would have said you played a good game. Do I think Luke Shaw played a good game? No. I think he just played just below good. Just below good. Because I don't think... To be honest, they never ran down a side that I can think off the top of my head. It was always down Williams' side they ran down. I don't know if you were... pretty much everything. Except for the throw that led to that little push. But that was a throw. It wasn't a run. They threw it behind him. You can't really do much about that. But I never saw anything... I don't think he was really given a chance to be good. If that makes sense. Do you understand what I mean?
Yeah, I understand what you're saying. But I think what we saw him doing, he did well.
He did, but that's a bait. He just did a very, very bait. But there was a few times when I think...
He's very good at getting the momentum behind himself and driving forward and getting past people.
There's a few times in the game when he was in a decent position with 10 yards of space. But he just passed the ball. He wasn't... that's what I mean. Sometimes he had good movement. But the final thing he did with the ball was... I would see it to be wrong or not.
Do you think he could be...
a bit braver.
Better with his...
decision making, yeah.
Yeah, his intelligence with the ball. Okay, I get what you're saying.
And there was a few times when I think he was in... There was one time when he was in a box and it was 2-0 up. I believe it might have been 3-0 or 1-0. It was definitely not 5-0 or anything like that. And he was legit playing as a striker. And I was thinking... Because you still had... So obviously on the edge of the box you had Fred, McTominay, all these people. And I just thought... I respect the bravery, but... And we'll be honest, Lask was not giving us any problems. However, they're still in the game here, and you're left back and you're playing. You're in the bloody box. It did piss me off a bit. I was like, come on, man.
Luke Shaw, new striker. I love Luke Shaw.
But you would give him a 7.5.
Yeah.
Because I see why, but For me, I just don't think he did
I think
enough.
okay.
So it was McTominay and Fred, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Do you want to go for McTominay first?
Should we do McTominay. I gave him 6.5.
It's the exact same. That was weird.
Oh my god, we've agreed on one, guys.
Jesus Christ.
For
every time we agree, you have to do a shot.
That won't be often.
Yeah,
so don't you worry. Don't alcoholics are getting excited. No, we're saving your life.
Yeah. I just thought again. Just kind of a bit like Luke. The same reason as Luke's on, but it's kind of for a different reason. I don't really think he even needed to do much. He didn't really need to do it. Like midfielders, especially McTominay, is to control the tempo, to control the press, to be good with the ball, to create chances, to pass it into the attacking players. That's what they're there for. And I feel like he did that well, but I don't think he was given an opportunity to be a 7. For me, I couldn't have said he had a good game. I would have just said it was pretty average. Like,
yeah,
I just pretty okay game. Yeah,
I got nothing else to add to that. Yeah,
this is one I think we'll disagree on. Fred, I rate Fred overall, but this game he was a bang on 5. Nothing high. He was okay.
Okay, we disagree.
No. The first half, he was so bad. Every pass was pathetic. Sometimes when there was one time, I can't remember who it was, but I remember someone made a forward run. And, there was no one even in the space, but for some reason he passed it backwards to McTominay. Not McTominay, to Maguire. And I was like, what are you doing? But, there was... I rate him overall, but...
This is where we're different in that way as well, was that Alfie's he remembers the games quite...
decent, well, yeah.
Whereas with me, I view it much more casually. Like, obviously, I'm aware of what's going on, but that thing he just said, but I do not remember that. Do you know what I'm saying? I don't remember it as in depth.
I get you.
But from what I do remember seeing of Fred...
what did you give him? You didn't say.
Well, I gave him a 7, but...
What? You're mad.
Let me explain, please.
You're mad.
Originally, he was at a 6.5. It's either a 6 or 6.5, I cannot remember. But...
Yeah.
That fucking assist, when he played that forward for the goal, that was great. That was fucking great.
Oh, sure, I forgot about that. I would have given him a 5.
That was really good.
I would have gave him a 5.5. Fuck
but I bumped him up because of that. I think that was great.
I don't know. But, I would never give him a 7. At the highest, I would have given him at the very highest, but no way in hell would you. You think he played better than McTominay in that game? Just because of that? No, not just because of that. Well, they were, I think, on similar points before I bumped up for that. I can't remember how I had him on 6 or 6.5. Okay.
I think they were quite similar.
Okay.
But obviously that assist Fred had, that was great.
Yeah. We could talk more, however, for time-wise, we do need to move on a little bit.
Yes. So Bruno, I'm giving Bruno a 7.
6.5. I just thought he was not good. He wasn't bad.
I think he did good.
But
obviously he had an assist, but... And he is our playmaker, along with Mata. They're our creators, right?
Yeah.
And we're a much better team with him in it. I absolutely love him.
Yeah.
But he's had better games. Yeah. He has had better games.
And again, I think when he thrives, which I'll talk more in depth in a minute, but that's kind of where he kind of has to create. But in this game, he didn't really have to create. Everyone was...
Yeah.
And I also think he did take his foot off the gas.
Yeah, and I think he had a couple of decisions sometimes where he could have done better, where he'd shoot sloppily or whatever. But yeah, overall, I think he did alright. He's 7.
Mata?
Oh, I love Mata.
I gave Mata. By the way, now everyone likes to suck his dick because Fernandez is there. However, this man, Alfmeister, was sucking his dick way before anyone else. Let's get that calf right. I gave him an 8.
I gave him an 8.5.
I could see that, yeah. He was good.
I think he was really good.
I couldn't have given him a higher rating because there was a chance he definitely should have scored. And I think I said to Nadine before he scored the goal, and the goal itself, the build-up was really nice and all that, and his touch was sick. However, he is 2 yards out. Not 2 yards out, 2 yards out from the 6-yard box. So 8 yards. So
Mata is so good, and I think he
plays well.
He plays very well with Bruno. Them together are like magic. They really are. Yeah, I agree with you. Obviously, he could have had another goal. I could see you giving an 8. Yeah. I'm not going to disagree.
James, I gave him 7.
Okay, this is a weird one for me. So, he was on a 7.5.
Okay.
But I've decided to bump it up to 8 just because I'm thinking back on things. I know you only meant to go off this game, but I'm thinking back on things of how he has been a bit, I don't know, I suppose lacking in confidence and things as well, because he hasn't, like, he has had really good
he started the season with scoring goals.
Yeah.
I think they said he's not scored for like 30-something games. I was like, that's mad.
Yeah, he hadn't scored since August, but...
I was finding it mad they played that many games to him.
I think he's obviously lacking in confidence. Obviously, he's quite burnt out as well.
Yeah.
And thing is, though, I'm thinking if he didn't score that goal...
What would it be?
Like, what would it be?
Oh, I would have given him a 6 without the goal. Like, I think it was 6.5.
That's what I'm saying, because I think his, his intelligence of the ball needs to be better sometimes.
He's only a young kid.
No, I love James.
You're just saying, but you're right.
I mean, I had him on a 7.5, but that was with the goal. But then thinking back on it, I thought, no, I'll bump it up a bit to 8, because for him, that's amazing.
Okay, so...
But I don't know, I can see a 7 or a 7.5. I'm happy with anywhere in that region.
Okay. Well, I would give him a 7, so you've got that there. N'Golo, 9.
9 for me.
Hey, another shot for you guys. I'm not going to slap your hand too hard, because the mic is really good.
You can't give a 10.
Nah.
You can't, for some various...
I don't think you can... If he did this against Man City, it's a 10. His performance was...
We did this against Liverpool.
I don't know, but if it was just a better quality, for example, opposition, then I'm like, fuck. Like that goal he scored, if he did that against Man City, who are better defence, I think that's fair to say, I'd been like, holy shit, my man.
No, if he did that against Liverpool, Liverpool's defence is great.
Yeah.
Man City's defence ain't that great.
I just meant like a big team.
No,
like,
I know what you're saying.
But yeah, I just thought he was good. I thought his hold-up play was very smart. There was one time the ball came over. I think he even had a shot, but it got blocked, then he passed it to James or Mata or someone. But it went up in the air, and the defender was going to get it. And he went, like, he was running as if he was going to run and jump. But then he stopped and backed into the player next to the guy who's going to header the ball. Because the defender goes header the ball, he headers it, and he passes it to N'Golo because he's blocking.
Because he's blocked the guy from receiving.
And I just thought,
he's very smart.
I really like, and he, unlike, I think it was just when someone missed a chance, like he went up to them and hugged them or something. I was like, no, N'Golo. Anyway.
I will say right now, when he got signed for us, obviously it was a very rushed last minute thing. And there was a lot of people moaning. And to be honest,
that's what
I think rightly so in a way, not because of N'Golo, because of the fact that our board was left that last minute, was scrambling around, blah, blah,
but
blah.
someone did attack someone's house, so... But anyway, we'll get into
that.
Let's not
talk about that. That's wrong. But, anyway, but I remember when people love N'Golo now, but I remember when everyone was moaning, I even said to you, if you remember, I was like, I'm happy to... Like, I'd never seen him play. It was like, he's old, he's done, he's a Watford reject, whatever. I'd never seen him play, but I said to Alf straight away, I was like, well, I haven't seen him play. I can't wait to see him play, see what he can do, because I knew how much he loved the club. And I was like, someone's there that would do anything for this badge. He said, give me a pay cut, get me there.
Yeah, I like that.
I respect that, and like, give him a fucking chance to see what he can do. And he's been amazing. I think his composure is great. He doesn't freak out when he's around the box. He has very good intelligence when he's playing on and off the ball.
But weirdly, he's, for someone that loves the club, which he does, and he took a pay cut, it seems like he's very calm when he misses, because he missed a few chances, I just mean in general, and he seems calm, but like, you'd think in your like mind, you'd like, if it's like your boyhood, I know it's not his boyhood club in terms of, he didn't play for them when he was a boy, but like in terms of love, it's his dream club.
Them,
and like, if you think like, fucking I'm fate, it'd be in your head like, damn it, I need to score a goal, I need to do better, but he just seems so...
No, I think he's just such a chill guy. He's very...
I'm happy that all these give, and also I respect that his sister died. I respect his sister. That's came out wrong, but I just love him.
Sympathise.
Yeah,
he's gone
and
like
he's
time.
got. They make sure we try to pull the shirt down. But anyway,
I hated that when he scored his first goal for us, guys. I fucking jumped off the sofa. I was so excited.
Yeah, I was mad.
And he was trying to lift his shirt up, and then everyone crowded around him. I was like, oh, fuck's sake! And then McTominay pulled his top back down. I was like, no, let him show his sister.
But
sorry, we're getting off topic. 9 all day.
Yeah,
okay.
9.
He was great. That goal was fucking.
Mwah.
That was beautiful. I really love this guy. I love his work rate, his attitude.
Sign him. We need to sign him.
I would actually take him.
Yeah.
Like literally.
This is the thing. I saw because I follow lots of apps, and one of them was then like Ollie's made a statement, not like a comment about N'Golo's future.
Okay.
But I deleted it because I was going to read it later, and I can't find it now. So I was going to ask you about it, but yeah, but by now, when this gets uploaded, we'll probably already know. So anyway,
hopefully he'll stop because he's only there till summer. But with this corona thing, I don't know what's going on.
Anyway, subs. We'll get through these quickly because they didn't play much. Chong 6.5. Maybe a 7.
I've gave Chong a 7.
Yeah, just fair. He wasn't on there for long enough.
He wasn't on long.
And he was also, when he came on, they didn't try. Come on, they was dead.
I mean, normally Chong isn't on for long. But when I do see him, normally I wouldn't give him a 7. Yeah. Like he did, in my opinion. Yeah. Yeah, I think he did. He did well yesterday. Yeah, and didn't he get an assist from what I remember?
Yeah, he did for Greenwood.
Yeah.
By the way, that goal was fucking mad. Greenwood, good.
7.5.
7. I could have 7. Yeah. The only reason I'm giving him 7 is just because he was on there for legit like 2 minutes.
Yeah.
That's the only. And yeah, he scored a goal, but like it was a mad goal. But I don't know. Pereira 6, even though he got
exactly
a goal.
Exactly the same as me, 6. He's lucky that went in. The keeper should have had that.
Pereira's a banger. I tried to stick up for him for long. But I think there was one game recently, I think maybe Watford or something. There was one game that I legit just said to Nadine, because Nadine bum-legged him. I was like, he's shit. And I've given up on him. Because I backed the boys, but
Pereira and Lingard, it's hard because I do like them as people and I want them to do great, obviously. You wouldn't want someone at your club to do shit anyway, would you? Like, what is wrong with you?
Yeah.
Like, you would not want someone to perform bad at your club, and they don't want to perform bad. Especially Lingard, I do have so much sympathy for him because of his personal stuff going on, but yeah, I don't know, like, they've just been really, really bad form recently.
Quickly,
Pereira more so.
What do you rate the fans? I'm joking. But if you went out there,
10 out of 10 for Josh, and Flex going out there shouting,
However, quickly, because we are kind of going way behind, Ollie, what do you rate him out of 10? I rate him as 7. Oh, it was good. I don't think you can give him more than that because of the opposition.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think that 7's fair.
I'd agree with you on the 7. I'd go 7.5. Fuck it. I would have done more of a little bit of a more mixed bag. Not like maybe no Bruno playing, that kind of thing. But we won. I mean, we won 5-0. I can't complain.
That's the talking point of the Man U vs Lask review finished. But really quickly, probably like 2 minutes because it didn't really happen. Man U, the Champions League games. Do you have any opinion on it? The Champions League games that happened this week. Liverpool Atletico. Yeah, come on Atletico.
I think I celebrated more for that than our own game.
Yeah, and also because like there was no fans in our game, it was a bit dead. But anyway, we'll stop talking about it. Yeah, I was just so happy for Atletico. And only Liverpool would go 2-0 up, unbeaten at home for like 40-something games and lose 3-2. Only Liverpool would do that with 15 minutes left to go.
I don't know how Liverpool fucked that up.
Yeah.
I really don't know how they did because Atletico were very much defensive, yes.
Yeah. You can't defend. Anti-football.
But they were very defensive,
yeah.
And
but
obviously,
you have to be.
Rightly so when you don't have much possession. But Jesus Christ, I don't know how Liverpool fucked. I think it's fucking hilarious because of the Robertson. Like, they've got to watch out. They're coming to us. Like,
also jokes. When they did a celebration at the 90th minute when they scored an offside goal, and like loads of Liverpool fans like, "Fucking idiots, thinking you scored a winner. You'd never beat us." And then everyone's like, "You tweeted that too early as well, didn't you, son?" But yeah. What else happened? Spurs obviously lost. I didn't see that because I was at football training. But I saw the second half.
I don't even remember.
Luis was poor.
Who did they pass?
Red Salzburg, where it was called.
Oh, I think I did see that.
No, RB Leipzig, yeah. But yeah, I think
that's all part of it.
I think Luis should have saved the goals. But anyway,
yeah, I don't have much to comment on that.
Because obviously that's the only games we
I'm very shocked Liverpool lost at home as well. But it's good because, well, obviously Liverpool are like our rivals, but also I think it's just nice. It's refreshing to see them lose. I'm getting so literally bored, even from an outside perspective. I'm so bored of watching them. Be amazing. It is boring.
Yeah, I agree. we will. I'll get onto that later, actually. But what was the other game? So you had. Fuck, man, I can't remember the other Champions League games. Do you remember any of the other Champions League games?
No, I don't. I'm afraid.
Oh, Atalanta versus Valencia. Mate, big up that. There's Atalanta. They're a really good team, man. Like a really attacking team. But anyway, we won't get on that because we just didn't watch the game, so it'd be unfair.
I think it was coinciding at the same time as
they are, yeah.
As
two
the
games
Spurs
on at once.
one possibly, because I know it was going on while I was watching something else.
But yeah, which is a bit annoying. I wish one of them was a bit earlier so you can watch both games. But anyway,
yeah, that is frustrating. I know with some of the Europa League games where I've wanted to watch kind of like our game.
Yeah.
But it's coinciding. Other ones at the same time I'd love to watch.
Yeah, I agree. Sorry about that. My throat just fucked up at the worst time.
Dick in the mouth.
I shouldn't. Okay. I'll put this down. Okay. Real quickly.
Okay.
The Man U vs Man City review. Real quickly because of time.
Okay.
By the way, this was going to be Man U vs Spurs preview. However, we'll just do that in a month's time probably when we're back to play them. Or we might do that next week because...
Well, all I can say is one word. Bissaka.
Hey.
I thought it was quite clever.
I think Wan-Bissaka is the best defensive player I've ever seen. Like, especially fullback. He's just unreal. But
so good.
I think it was a really good performance. And I think we just destroyed it. I think we should have had a bloody penalty. My God. Not enough contact.
That refereeing...
It wasn't a refereeing, it was a VAR. It was the referee's fault, he didn't give it. But, to be fair, I can understand if it's a high-tempo game, I can kind of understand if he misses it. However, the VAR to say there's not enough contact for it to be a foul. But yet, I'm not going to forget this. There was one moment when the ball was in the air, and McTominay was obviously obviously getting in a position to header it, and the guy was just pushing him. He wasn't even looking at the ball. He was legit looking at McTominay, just pushing McTominay out of the way. And it wasn't a foul. I was like, piss off. But
that's the game where Fred's got the yellow card.
Yeah,
in the penalty box. That's absolutely ridiculous. That made me angry for diving. What the actual fuck?
And that can't be overturned. Oh, that's hate.
No.
But
poor little Fred. Poor little Fred.
By the way, that hold-up play by N'Golo for McTominay's goal was incredible.
That was so good.
Nice.
N'Golo I love him. No, that's the type of thing. Like, you know what I was saying against Lask? Like, I said I think we played well, but we're saying obviously you can only play what's in front of you.
We destroyed
Man City are a great team. I know they didn't have De Bruyne playing, but fuck off, we don't have Pogba, Rashford, and
that pretty helped us out.
But you know what I'm saying? We have injuries as well to our key players, our best players. So
yeah, and also Man City's a team where they've got so much depth. They shouldn't. They can't use that as an excuse, to be honest. Anyway, anything else overall? McTominay's goal?
Mate.
It was a good goal, to be fair.
I think that was great. I know that you said that's an easy goal, it's an open goal, but from that far out, first touch, he hits it at that angle from that far out.
I do think he was absolutely terrible in that game, though. He legit came on fresh, and he never fucking ran pressing anyone. It was really nice.
No, yeah, he didn't have a great game, but that was a fucking phenomenal goal.
Obviously, if we knew we was going to do a podcast now, we would have done players' ratings for that game. However, we didn't do it. So I can't really remember the game.
That clearly.
But Wan-Bissaka 11 out of 10. So that's what I've got to say about that.
Oh, it's
by the way, Martial's a pussy for not sliding in to get that second goal.
He fucked his legs up, you see.
Well, yeah, the thing is, if he slid in, he would have got goal and not fucked his leg up because he wouldn't have hit the post. And you know the other thing is, if he slid in, so you know Emerson was on one side, obviously.
Emerson was our best player that game.
Emerson was obviously, he's here because obviously he just screwed up the pass.
Yeah.
And he's running to get the ball. Martial was here. If Martial slid in between Emerson and the ball, which you're allowed, because obviously he's going to slide to hit the ball in.
Yeah.
There's no way on earth he does not score, or Emerson gets red carded and it's a penalty.
I mean...
But anyway...
I did think Martial was going to get the ball, but I think fair play to him. It's not like he didn't. He didn't try. He did. Fucked his legs up.
If he slid in, he would have got that ball. But anyway, I'd have said that with that. N'Golo, I'm not hating, but anyway, one more talking point before we put it to an end.
Ollie's at the wheel.
No, that's embarrassing.
I'm taking the piss. I've always been Ollie in though. I will say
Same.
that is a fact.
There was one game where I was like, oh, I'm actually pissed, but I wasn't actually like. It was just that game pissed me off. It wasn't like.
I have always. Have I not always been Ollie?
Yeah,
in?
you have.
Do I think he's amazing? No. Do I think he needs time to? Yeah, sorry, go on.
One talking point for you, because we're gonna talk about Ollie in the next podcast.
Okay.
This is a weird one. This is without injuries, fully fit. What's our best 11?
Oh. That's
David
a good question.
Goal, obviously. Okay, you know what? With all our loans back as well. So legit. So next season, if we don't start.
Basically asking me if I'd pick Henderson over De Gea.
No, just in general, of everything.
Okay, fucking
best
hell. All right, I'm new to football. Give me. Okay.
I think David Gea for me.
Yeah, I think De Gea.
I think obviously, people. This is what pissed me off. Legit, he made one mistake against Everton, but yet he made 3 world-class saves against Everton as well.
They were amazing saves, yeah.
And also, this is what I don't like. We've got the best saving keeper, in my opinion, in the world. Yes, he's not good with the ball. Don't give him the ball then, man. This one annoys me. We've got the best goalkeeper in terms of saving shots, and we make him fucking play football. Like, just fucking... Don't worry, you've got 10... Anyway, story for another day.
Well, I'd say De Gea.
Wan-Bissaka right back.
Wan-Bissaka 100%.
This
100.
I don't know if I'd play Eric Bailey and Maguire.
Yeah, I'd agree.
Yeah. Lindelof,
I really like Swansea as well.
But I've not seen enough.
Yeah.
Especially, I've seen to my knowledge, he's not played any big games, has he? I have a feeling he played one big team.
I think he captained us one of the Europa League Open, like the first couple game. That was a while back.
Luke Shaw or Willie?
Shaw.
Luke Shaw. However, I don't think he should be a left back anymore. I don't think he's that good. He's better as a left centre back.
Yeah.
Because he don't get as exposed. Because I know.
But I think he's good as a left back as well.
I think he needs to be a bit more. What I like from him as well, he's been stepping out from defence a lot. I don't know if you realize
he's been
stepping
braver.
Out,
He's getting very good at being brave and going forward more.
No, I mean in terms of defending, he was the one. He's like aggressive to get the ball. But anyway,
he doesn't just sit completely back.
So I'd also go for McTominay and Fred and the 2 CDM, like the hold and rolls. What about you? Would you put Matic in there? I wouldn't, because McTominay's been fantastic. Let's not disrespect McTominay.
See, the midfield is the hard part for me, because overall, if you don't look at the last 2 months, I would not even consider putting Matic in there. But he has been really good the last 2 months.
Well, yeah, but that's only 2 months. You have to look overall. It's like a whole overall. All I'm saying is, tomorrow's the Champions League final. Who's going in it? I know we're not in Champions League, but you know what I mean. Like our best team. I think you have to put McTominay in there. He's been so consistent.
Why do I have to have 2 holding midfielders? Why can't I have 1 and 2 forwards?
You can if you want, but I thought it'd be nice if we just went for, because Ollie majority of time will play a 4-2-3-1.
100% Fred.
Yeah. I think it has to be McTominay. I think you put a bit of disrespect on McTominay.
No, I love McTominay. I think
you're forgetting how good he used to be, mate. He's a fucking banger.
I love McTominay. I love his fucking attitude.
Yeah,
I love him so much.
Top lad.
I just think Matic has been so good in that hold and roll.
And
I think because Matic is so good in that hold and roll, he can kind of do it on his own. I think so. It gives us more options in going forward with the midfield.
Yeah.
Whereas I don't think McTominay would be as good on his own in the hold and roll.
Okay, so you pick Matic. I disagree, because Maguire has...
Well, if I'm picking 2 holding midfielders, I would pick Fred and McTominay. But if I only had to have 1, I'd pick Matic.
Okay, well, you have them 2. So.
Okay, so I'd pick Fred and McTominay.
Okay. Who do you think is better player, McTominay or Fred? Matic. You say one name, you can't say anything else. The better player.
Overall, McTominay.
I just said you could just say the name. For fuck's sake.
McTominay overall, but Matic has been good.
He has been. And I'm one for playing experienced players, but anyway. Cam Fernandez.
100% Fernandez.
Up front would be Marsh. I could put N'Golo there. I would say Martial just for. I'm thinking God. I don't like Martial that much, so I'd put N'Golo. That's just me. I'd put N'Golo. And he can hold up the ball, which Martial cannot. Just saying.
This is a hard one for me. I really don't know. For right at this moment in time, I'm going to say Martial.
Striker.
But I really do like a guy.
I could see. Wait, left wing is Rashford.
Rashford, 100%.
Right
and
wing.
off the right,
this is going to be a hard one.
I'd have Greenwood.
I wouldn't. I think
you'd have James.
James all day. because James, I think people do not respect what he does off the ball. Off the ball, he works. I've never seen... Legit.
No, he works his arse off.
And, like, for a young kid, he's 21, he's, like, legit up and down, like, non-stop.
But no, I'd have Greenwood for the sole reason of...
I don't think he can work
off the
that
left.
hard. I don't think he's that hard working, if I'm honest.
But he's great at driving in towards the box and finishing.
Well, yeah,
right?
but you've got Fernandes, you've got Martial, you've got...
No, I know, but I'm thinking off the opposite side on the left.
I think
Rashford is very...
Yeah,
has amazing pace.
Yeah.
Greenwood is not as good as pace. Well, obviously James is. So I know you might think, oh, have pace and pace, right? But I'd rather have Rashford with the pace and Greenwood more with the skills on the other side.
Man, fair enough. But yeah, I just thought that'd be a cool talking point, to be honest. I thought, something different kind of thing, innit,
Oh shit, none of us said Pogba. I didn't even think about that. That's bad. No, Pogba.
He's shit. No.
Pogba, no, just in terms of his football ability, he is amazing.
Yeah.
He is amazing. So, in terms of just that, ignore the person, he would fit into our squad. I'd have him in terms of just... If you just think about the football...
No, I wouldn't. Yeah, well, I wouldn't.
I'd have him.
He can't defend, and he's not getting in over Fernandes.
No, I'd have him as a playmaker, do you know what I mean?
Well, yeah, but where? Where would you put him? In the...
Fuck it, let's just have one holding midfielder. He can go up front with Fernandes.
So
him and Fernandes can go up front. So bad. And you can have Matic or Fred as the holding midfielder. Fernandes and Pogba up front. Bing, bing, bing.
We'd be so bad. Anyway, that, I think, is going to be the end of the podcast in general. I think we've went over all 10 points. I think we've done well. We did spend a long time talking about the Man U and the last game. However, I think it's good to talk about the game we just played in depth, because it lets them know our opinion on football. A lot of it was us talking about our opinion on the... Like, we kind of went over to, like...
We started talking about other stuff.
Yeah, but I think that's good. Like, for me, when I watch podcasts, I like them... I'd hate when they just stick straight to, like they're a robot or something. I like it when it's like legit, like we're at a pub, you know what I mean? Kind of thing.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
You know what I mean? But yeah, that's the end of today's, like, talking points. Obviously, the description will have it all in, but you already know that because you're at the end of the podcast now. We will do a podcast next week. So, I don't know when this is going to be uploaded, so it might be within the same week, but we're going to record another podcast next Friday or Thursday, around that time, or Saturday, whenever, because there's lots of talking points I've got to do next week. One of them would be... rating a whole squad, legit, everyone out on loan, everything. So that's Nadine's homework, to actually revise on the players that are out on loan. So that's what you've got to do. With other things such as what would you do against Spurs, the coronavirus thing, how would you end the league, these kind of things. Even though I didn't write that down, so I'll probably forget it.
And I want to talk about Ollie.
Yeah, that's in the squad.
Oh, okay, yeah, but I mean, I just wanted to have a discussion about Ollie.
Ollie. That could, to be honest, you know what? Scrap what I've just said there. The next podcast might legit just be about Ollie.
Okay, yeah, we'll do an Ollie podcast.
I don't know exactly. I think what we do is the next podcast we'll start talking about Ollie, and if for some reason it's short, because we do kind of agree, if for some reason if it's short, we'll just then talk about more things. But at the moment, next week's podcast would be about Ollie, and that should. For now, I'm just going to say podcasters will be uploaded on Saturdays. For now, because I think it would be.
Well, let's just not say anything, because this is all new. We're going with the flow. Once we get to a more regular schedule, then we'll know what we're doing.
Once it's uploaded, if you look at the comment section, it should probably say what day it'll get uploaded. But anyway, that's going to be us done for today.
Yes, thanks for joining the Devil's Treble, and we'll see you soon.
Ta-da!
Bye-bye!